our channel. My name is Lily Emefa, a social work student at KNST. We'll be discussing economic and financial advice. It involves someone controlling how you get money and how you use money or other economic resources. There are some forms of economic abuse we don't know. So what are these? Sabotaging your spouse's job. That is, for instance, preventing your spouse from attending important appointments. And this can have a long-term effect or short-term effect on the individual, such as the person feeling hopeless, powerless, and also can result in physical and emotional consequences, which might even lead to mental health issues. And how do we address this issue? I mean, the strategies to address this issue. One is building financial independence and also creating awareness on economic and financial abuse and also advocating for policies to curb it. Now that we've had a fair idea of what economic and financial abuse is, we would like to dive into it and discuss what it entails. Using a case someone sent to me, I'll start by introducing my colleagues who are also fellow social work students. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Can you kindly introduce yourself?
So I'm the person of answer of person Deborah.
Brand Sylvia Kokoko is my name.
The privacy.
Nathaniel Ogumo.
So, someone sent a case into my DM, and I would like us to dive into it. But for confidentiality, I wouldn't mention the case, so we would continue from there. Mike and Rita have been married for 5 years, living in the same house. Mike suggested they have a joint account to make things simpler. Mike begins to take control, insisting he take care of the bills and assets and set strong budgets to manage the house. Gradually, he started squandering the money without her input or knowledge. One day, Rita discovered her husband had withdrawn a significant amount from her account and had opened credit cards in her name, accruing debt she never knew nothing about. Confronting him, he blamed her, accusing her of being ungrateful and irresponsible. Realizing the extent of this manipulation, Rita is now concerned about her finances and being depleted against her will and calls for action. What do you think are the causes to what Rita is going through?
This is a serious case, even though many Ghanaians do not look it that way. In Ghana, sometimes we overlook these kinds of things because of our culture. And sometimes the way the men think, they are always superior. So because of the love and the trust, that is what the man is using as a stance to do whatever he is doing to her. So I think.
And I want to say there is power imbalance.
Add up to what she said. I'm going to say some people's culture has made it like the man is supposed to be the breadwinner. So the man thinks that if he is not the breadwinner and he keeps room for the woman to, have a lot of resources, the woman will become more wealthy and the woman will think that she is the breadwinner of
Then the man is nothing.
Yeah. So if that thing happens, that is what causes everything. So first of all, it may be because of his family, the pressure they are putting on him. You have to see that you are the man.
I also adapt to the fact that I would say that sometimes it might be as a result of Rita not being literate in the sense that she doesn't know anything about finance or those things, how to go about it, how to spend, how to even budget or save and stuff.
What are some of the effects it would have on him?
The effects are a lot, depending on the strengths and the weaknesses of the person. So not everyone is strong to hold some of these emotional challenges because this thing is affecting her emotionally. So she might be there thinking about the thing which is causing more stress, which can lead to depression.
But something scared me. I wanted to add it real quick. But then one of the causes is that maybe Mike, he must maybe have maybe future, should I say, past experiences, or he has witnessed certain things in relation to abuse. So he would like to also use that.
And also, I like our viewers to know that these kinds of things don't really happen to only women. There are some men that are also going through things like this.
Oh yeah.
But because you see, men are
Yeah,
not
they are
supposed to
not.
show emotion, so men are always quiet.
That's the
Yes, men are always quiet, but they are out there.
What I heard, it was like the woman will want to get out of that relationship, but because the woman doesn't have that financial strain. The woman is not able to go out, and it will cause like depression, as she said, and it will make the woman very down. All her responsibilities she might not do it, and it will also end up bringing quarrels and physical abuse because the man will now try and if your financial things are not working and you are trying not to disrespect me, then I'll use my punches, I'll use my
Yeah.
slap,
always
you know,
physical.
yeah, so of course all these things and it can even lead to death.
Yes.
Yeah,
What are some of the strategies Rita should have used to prevent this from happening? And now it has happened already for help. So what are some of the strategies she can use now? Like,
So I think when they started the joint account, they wasn't checking anything, what's going on and all that. So she should have done that by following up. She knows is that we have a joint account.
One thing I think is before even the account should be, if really she was interested, if it wasn't forced for her to join the account with her husband, because sometimes men emotionally blackmail the women. If you don't let us do the account, it means you don't love me. It means you don't trust me. Yes.
it's
So
vice versa.
yeah, it's
you know,
vice
it's
versa.
versa.
So the men too, sometimes the women do. For me, what I think is, in the first place, before you a man or a woman will join your account with any other man, or you let anyone take control over your economic resources, you should sit down, draft something. If it's an agreement that you are going to draft, that one, when you, even when the woman or the man wants to send it to the court, you have something to hold on to.
I think one thing that Rita can also do is that she would have to go to a counselor or an advocate for to now know how to have a
Deal
knowledge.
with the
Yeah,
situation.
deal with the
Now the
situation.
situation has already happened,
Yes,
so she's
already.
not looking for a solution.
Yes.
was she looking for a solution, and what would you refer her to?
Any social worker department.
Yes.
So one thing I also add is that you see before you have to talk about this or finance. You have to have an idea or you have a basic knowledge about what is actually finance. How are you going to keep your money, budget, all this stuff. So you are supposed to take all these things into consideration before getting into whatever you want to do with your partner or whatever. So I think you are supposed to have the basic knowledge of finance, basically about how to save, how to budget, how to all
The
those stuff.
interest that even comes
Yes,
with
all
it,
those
you have
things
to
you are
know it.
supposed to know.
Man or woman, anyone going through the same issues, you can find a trusted person. If you don't want it to go out to talk to maybe an outsider, you first send it to the family setting. That is the traditional home setting. So after that, if you think that there's nothing positive coming out of that, the best thing I would say is find a legal person who is a social worker in a social work department, even know Shraj and those.
Mhm.
So you can even go there, explain your case, and they might tell you where to go.
Say something that in this situation, the best people to see are the social workers from the social agents. So the reason I'm saying that is because of their ethics, their values. See,
Professionals.
yeah, they are professionals. They know how to deal with these
Such
things
cases.
such that nobody will hear about it.
And also, I would say when you go to them, they don't impose things to you like go straight to do this and that. They'll give you things you should do, and you choose the one you prefer that you feel comfortable about.
If you are going through any type of abuse, not necessarily economic and financial abuse,
Physical,
it can be physical, because
emotional.
even this economic ones can lead to physical abuse.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't understand anything, communicate with the person involved. This is not only about married people. Your mother can be the abuser, your father can be the abuser, your friend can be the abuser, anyone close to you, even sometimes your children can be the abusers. Be open minded, learn about new things, and then if you don't understand anything, you can ask, you can comment, then we will discuss it for you.
Use yourself.
Yes, of course.
And then also, there's a saying that a problem shared is half
Or have
solved.
some.
Like, share, and comment on our videos, and expect for more. Love you all.